What's up, y'all? Welcome to Real Talk with T. We here, got somebody special in the house for us today. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us who you are, where are you from, what you do, all of that.
What's up, y'all? My name is Shawntae. I go by Taepeezy on Instagram. I do credit repair. Call me the credit goat, whatever y'all want to call it. I teach financial literacy. I'm originally from Virginia, and I reside in Atlanta right now. I've been here for like 7-8 years now.
Okay, all right. What brought you out here to Atlanta? In Virginia, you already know 2 Virginia niggas.
Yeah.
Tell them you're a Sag.
Oh yeah, big Sag.
It's big Sag energy in the room today.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna talk about signs too, right?
Oh hell yeah, we're gonna dip into a lot of shit today, y'all. It's gonna get real in here.
What brought me to Atlanta? It was random. It literally was random as hell. One day, I had just graduated from college, and I wasn't really doing nothing for real. But I was at my mom's house. She lived in Durham, North Carolina, and we just randomly wanted to ride to Atlanta one day. She like, let's ride to Atlanta. I'm like, all right. We rode to Atlanta, and we was out there, like, it was just like hot, the culture, like, it was just nice, and just the vibe just was everything. So we was riding around this neighborhood, and she was like, you should see if you'll get approved for that apartment over there. And I'm like, what? Like, Mom, I don't got no job. Like, how am I gonna pay for it? She like, just see if you can get approved for it. So we go in there, and obviously my credit was good. So we went in there, I got approved, and I moved in like the next week and just moved down here. I swear that's how it went.
Damn. Okay. And sometimes that's what you gotta do. You just gotta, you get that feeling. It's time for something new.
For sure.
So you were like seeking opportunity, basically.
I really ain't know what was next, because I was playing basketball. Like, I played basketball all my life, never had like a real job for real. And I don't know, I just felt like it was meant to be, because it was so random. Like, I never thought about moving here. It was just random. Damn. But yeah, I love it here though.
Okay. Okay. Your credit shit is popping out here.
Credit go crazy. My credit business, it go crazy. Not just out here, like worldwide. Like, I fix people credit everywhere. Like,
oh, all right. So you're not just limited to one place. You touch people everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's what's up. Credit is a big thing these days. I feel like that's something major that people are talking about, and it's important. You know, tell us a little bit about that. Then we're gonna dive into this episode, because we got some good shit we're gonna talk about today.
All right. Tell you about credit.
Well, yeah. Just tell us a few like benefits of like credit and why credit is important. That's pretty much.
Credit is like everything for real. Like, you need it for everything. Like, if you want to go get a phone today, like, you might not get the damn iPhone because your credit bad. So you just need it for cars, to where you live. Like, it's just important to have, like, to leverage, to make money, to travel for free. Like, it's all
really,
like,
to get an apartment, like,
everything. Like, credit. Like, everybody be thinking like cash is king, but it's really credit. Like, they both go hand in hand.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's some gems that I just wanted Tay to drop before we dive into this episode. Why I brought Tay here today specifically, me and Tay knew each other from back like in Virginia. Really just same type of crowd, same age. We really knew each other. Ended up being cool and really just having deep ass talks. We really talked that shit. And I think a lot of this stuff we talked about surrounded the LGBT community. So I was like, no, nigga, these talks cannot go to waste. I got to bring your ass here.
Yeah, we just be rapping on the phone, just going for hours too. And we the same sign, so we kind of think alike.
Bro,
like, we got
really
similar.
can meet here on some real shit, for real. So today is really going to be about like stud dom shit. It's a lot of different topics, but one thing that is going to be is, and for those of you who don't know what a stud or dom is, it's more of like a masculine presenting woman, a lesbian. We're going to really talk about some shit that we all kind of experience. Starting off with gender roles. Now, the reason that I bring this, we say gender roles, but we are the same gender. And we're 2 women in a relationship, but often in the relationship, there are certain roles that are placed on people, and it is a lot of time based on how you dress or how you look. What's some of the things when you think about roles in a lesbian relationship with a masculine and a feminine woman? What are some of those things that come to mind?
Like, what's expected?
Yeah, what's expected with behavior, like from the beginning? Like, what's some of those things that kind of you come into the relationship that you have experienced? You come into the relationship, and it's like we ain't even really talked about these, but these might be some of the things that are expected from you during that time.
I feel like the expectations, like I'm a stud, obviously, so I feel like some like the femmes come in expecting like some of them may come in and think like that we are like men. Like we supposed to handle all the bills. We supposed to I don't know, do everything for real, like fix shit, and we not supposed to get princess treatment. I hate that, but we not supposed to get the princess treatment or like back rubs and our toes done and shit like that.
Nah, facts. I feel like I'm gonna piggyback on that. Definitely, we supposed to like. I think a lot of it, the thing expectations come from heterosexual relationships. I do. I think it's just a lot of norms where it's like the masculine. Think about the masculine man often takes the groceries in, like you said, pay the bills. Is the head of the household, kind of like just leads, protects, does all of that. Like you mentioned some things like getting your nails done, getting massages, the princess treatment. I don't really feel like a lot of times it's coming around more, but I don't really feel like it's a big thing for studs to get that treatment.
Oh, it's not. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, but I feel like even if you a man, like a man might want to go get his toes done, his nails cut down, like. So I don't know. It should be like we can still lead, like lead and like maybe pay the rent or something. But the femme or the girl, we both girls, but the femme still gotta do her part as well. Like if I'm doing this, maybe you take care of the utilities and maybe the groceries, or you fold the clothes or cook.
Yeah,
you play your part. Like it gotta be a mutual thing.
I think we in a world though where if you take a good look on social media, a lot of the world is used to this. I'm gonna say tricking. But a lot of the world is used to the woman being treated a certain way, or the woman being like, I think these days, on social media, a lot of women are gifted, a lot of like being given stuff. A lot of women are treated a certain way. So I agree with you 100%. I don't think gender roles in a man or a woman, or a woman or a woman, or even a man or a man should stand just because you're dressed a certain way.
It should be mutual.
But it's certain factors in life that's contributing to that heavy.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things is social media plays a part. Like a lot of people look at
huge part.
Like what other people are getting, or like I don't know, like it's the city girl era. Like I'm a city girl. Like I don't know.
Take care of me, and I feel like also some women require when you come into the situation. Some women are saying you gotta have A, B, C, and D in order to even get my attention.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not the person for you. If that's what you want and you requiring this, I don't even know you, but you requiring a Chanel bag. I just met you. What you mean? Like, I don't know. You might got those might be her standards. But that wouldn't be a girl I'm gonna go for, because I got standards too. And if you coming in off rip like that, I'm not gonna ever take you serious. Right. I would never take nobody serious like that. Okay, like you off rip coming through like, oh,
I need this and I require this.
Wine and dine me. Like, girl, what's your personality like? What's your morals like?
Let's get into it.
What we talking about?
No, what's your emotional maturity like? What are your values? What are other things outside of? And I get what you're saying. I hear you. You might not be the one for me, because I do think different people value different things. Yeah. And it's cool where somebody else who values those things may be like, all right, I can do that. But what's the risk that you take with that? Let's talk about that. So you meet these women that are saying, hey, I need A, B, and C. What are the risks that you take with that? Go ahead. What you feel like are some of the risks that come along with if a woman says, hey, you have to get A, B, and C, and then you meet that, what risk do you take?
you saying like if a girl come in and she say, you know, I require somebody that's gonna pay all my bills, trick on me, do all these things. If she come in saying that, I don't really know what the risks are because I've never did it and I'm never gonna do it. So I don't know what the risks are for the people that do it. I mean, I know. No, let me take that back. I really don't know from experience, but I can just say that the risk could be like you risking getting your heart broke. Like you risking that because if somebody's coming in off of that, like I just feel like money is the surface. Money come and go. So if I'm leading with my pockets and I come in off rip, like I'm buying you all of these Chanel, Louis, whatever, doing all of this tricking and all that, and then I no longer can do that. It's like, damn, now you probably gonna go to the next nigga that can do it because I don't have it to do it no more. So that's just not genuine and it's not real. So that's the risk right there. You get your heart broke.
I'm about to say, and I think the risk is they don't want you for you. And
exactly.
And I don't comply with all of the gender roles that come in. Because when we think about it, it's not just paying stuff. It's like cooking. It's like, like you said, household duties. I honestly go for women and like women that are more non-traditional. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it just, everybody should just do what works for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that is your standard, like you need a girl that's gonna cook, or maybe they need somebody that's gonna pay the bills, or whatever the case, that's what you require. So find somebody that is on what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I don't really require much for real. Like I just require you to be like kind of on the same level as me, like have the same like hustle as me, same mindset, the same like goal, not the same goals, but kind of like you want to get married, I want to get married. You want kids, I want kids. Like let's be on the same thing. Like I don't really cook. My girl cook. She don't mind cooking. I was like, she kind of mind that I don't cook, but I be trying to cook a little bit.
You trying to learn and shit.
But she steps up and does it because she know I don't really do it well. Like she don't like washing the dishes. I'll do the dishes. Like just do what works for you. Like you shouldn't take Instagram and be like, oh, her nigga doing this for her. I want my nigga to do this for me. He might like or she might like, I might not like. Do what I like. Let's get to know each other and do what each other like.
Facts.
It shouldn't be what you seeing on the Instagram. And I don't know. That could be because I'm kind of like older for real. Like I don't really get caught up on the social media.
Facts. I feel that
I live my own life and at my own pace. Like
I feel you. A few things you say I really have to piggyback on. I think the biggest part about it is not coming into something and putting expectations on people. Like, it's cool if you want to do certain things. It's cool if you want to be the more masculine one in it. But I think the biggest part of what we were saying initially is like, there's a lot of things that come in that people put on people just because we look a certain way. And I mean, even feminine, like you said, even down to like cooking, house chores, you know what I'm saying? Folding clothes, like a lot of different things, taking on dates. I think it's a lot of expectations, but I'm with you. People value different things. Exactly. That's a big, values is huge. And people value, everybody does not, like you said, some people don't want people to do certain things and it's cool. Yeah. But I think a lot of times in relationships, there are should statements that are put on people without talking about. Once you talk about it and y'all have agreed and we on the same page, it's an expectation. But I do feel like a lot of time there are should statements that are put on people when they come in relationships. Yeah,
and I just feel like it's all just communicating with your person. Like and just like I said, just make sure it's genuine. That's really the bottom line to it. Like, do what works best for you. Mm-hmm. And as far as like...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to be saying is, do you like being taken on dates? Are you somebody that... Are you cool with your girl taking you on dates or pampering you, showering you, sending you flowers or any, gesture that is normally seen for like a feminine woman?
Yes. I like dates. I'm not really big on dates. I'm not as big as, like, my girl loves dates. I'm not really a date person, but she does take me on dates. Like, she'll be like, baby, we going here this weekend. Yeah. She'll pay the bill. Like, we don't have no problems, like, in that area. Like, she do her part. Like, Like, I take her on dates. I don't really like flowers. I buy her flowers, but I don't really like flowers. But I like gestures. Like, I might not like flowers, but I I want to go get a massage. Like, I like my toes done. I like my nails cut. like I said, I like random shoes, random gifts. Like, I like for you to do things for me as well. Like, it's mutual. I do what she likes, she do what I like.
Got you. And that's big too, the reciprocation. But it's also something you said in that, like, love languages.
Yeah.
Because you said something huge. You're like, I don't like flowers, but I think even like for women, like feminine girls, I think sometimes we will automatically go and get them flowers. But I have literally had girls tell me they don't like flowers. Yeah. And I feel like that was something that I had to adjust to. And I really feel like it's about learning your person. But also, studs, a lot of time, our studs really taking on dates a lot of time. I mean, I'm not in every relationship, so a lot of time I'm going based on my experience or I'm going based on social media, and I feel like that is something that you have seen a little bit more. But what's wrong with pampering a stud?
Yeah,
or a masculine woman? What's wrong with doing or the exact same things that they ask you, that they ask of you?
I feel like, again, it's about communication. You said they do come in expecting, like, maybe not to take the stud on dates. I don't know. I feel like it's what you allow. Because it's no, like, I wouldn't even want to be with somebody that thought it's just all about them. You got to take me here. You got to take me, but you're doing nothing. Like, what you bringing to the table? Like, I don't know. Like, but I never experienced that. Like, I always had somebody that was genuinely fucking with me for me. Like, and they didn't mind taking me somewhere or doing something nice for me. So
but I think that requires a level. I think you may, and then we've said this, the level of maturity that comes with being a little bit older, because I think sometimes those conversations are not always had.
Yeah, and some people settle and allow that though. Like,
right.
Y'all are, like, some studs allow that. They like, the girl might come in and be like, I ain't taking you on no date. I ain't doing this.
No, but and some of them are actually like, will say like, why would I take you on a date? What do I look like?
And that's when we would pack it up that day. What the fuck? I don't like the selfish shit. I feel like that's selfish. Like, why would you even have that thought? It don't matter if you a girl, boy, like a man, wives take their husbands' places.
I was about to say that,
like,
though. I think it goes back to the gender roles, though, because some women think, and this is real in heterosexual or lesbian relationships, some women think if they're doing their job, like in the kitchen, if they're cooking, if they are...
That's bare minimum.
But and again,
I'm sorry, that's bare minimum.
Hear me though. I'm not agreeing, but I'm more being compassionate and saying the why, because I think it is the bare minimum, and I think it goes back to us having deeper, more complex conversations in our relationship. Because I always say this: what everybody want, what everybody sees as good is subjective. Mm-hmm. If you ask 20 people that, likely everybody gonna say something different about what a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend is. Yeah. This shit is subjective. But I think society, people's family, they put these norms out there where they'll be like, girl, your nigga ain't taking you on no dates. Girl, your nigga ain't buying you a Chanel bag. Girl, you ain't got flew out to Cancun yet.
Yeah, but it's like, what did your nigga actually do? Like, you girls are like, see all the things the person's not doing, but what about what they are doing? Like, they might not take you on 20 dates, but they might take you on 20 trips. They might not buy this, but they might not spend $2 on a Chanel bag. But they don't have a problem spending the $2 on a like I said, a trip or something. So it's just like, don't limit the person. Like, if they doing something, don't, like, you can't have it all.
No, it's the effort and the energy. Yeah. But I think it go back to what you're saying about knowing your person, though. Exactly. If you know your person, and if you know, okay, my person loves like this is how they show love, then you have, this is how they like to receive. But what I'm saying is, those are mature type of conversations that's had. In our society, and I feel like I'm privy a little bit more because I get to hear and talk to more niggas, but in our society, for real, I feel like a lot of people don't have those conversations. The mind don't work that way. It's a very one-way mind where it's like, again, you got your homegirl talking to you, you're watching Instagram.
You influenced.
Your mom, well, and I think going back to it's norms. It's like some people this is the norm, and this is the norm a lot of time with. Now, again, I think if we think 10 years back, you were not having as many guys getting treated as you do now, because you do see it sometimes.
Oh, they call the guys, what they be calling them when they want the same treatment? They call them princesses, right?
Or like city boys or
something like that. But I don't think that. I think that more men or more masculine are just wanting what they deserve.
Yeah, because I think it is super unfair. Like you said, if you come in a relationship and you're like, okay, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, but this is I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna have sex, I'm gonna look good, I'm gonna just be here and be your company. I'm not saying that's all that women do. Yeah. I'm just saying, and I'm not, because I'm saying there's other things.
But when you cooking and all that, you cooking for the both of us. Right. We want something that is for us. Like when we buy y'all girls flowers, that's no benefit to us. But when you're cooking, that's benefit to both of us. Do something for us that's just for us.
There you go.
It shouldn't be about you, always you included. Like we want that treatment as well.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I think a lot of studs maybe think it's something wrong with it. Like I have friends that I know that like they feel like they have to like trick on girl, like to get a girl and keep a girl, they gotta do these. You don't got like, and I don't know, maybe they gotta do that, but I never experienced where I have to come in and do these things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I think a lot of it, even then, let's go back to even the guys, studs and guys that feel like they have to do that.
I have boyfriends that feel that way too.
Me too. And I have a lot of guy friends that
we go back and forth. I be like, bro, he be like, I gotta make sure I book this she gonna like this top of the
next
notch.
Nigga outshine me.
Yeah, I gotta spin this because she this. I'm like, bro, you doing too much. Yeah. Do she like you for you, bro? Y'all can't just chill in the crib, order some Chinese food and vibe. But this gotta be 5-star restaurants off rip and build with your person.
That's hard in 2024.
But you gotta find the person for that's on what you on, because it's not. It might be hard, but it's not. It's still possible. No,
it is possible. You know what's the part that's not hardest that I think we naturally have is standing alone. You have to be willing to stand alone and not stand in the crowd, because it's a lot of pressure. I'm telling you, a lot of people, and I hear people come and they will say, you know, this person has a Benz. These men, I know no lady is going to want me if I have this, or no lady is going to want me if I have that. And again,
to confidence and knowing who you are. You got to find that confidence somewhere.
And I think this comes back, because a lot of people are talking about this. Social media plays a huge role in all of that. Prior to social media, because I think social media is a 5-second glimpse of people's life.
And people don't realize. Really be broke in real life, y'all. I'm telling you, like or they got like a trick or somebody sponsoring them, sugar daddy, sugar mom. Like these people don't really they be cat. I'm telling you. Like it's a few that's really standing on what they showing. But it's like 90% cap. I'm telling you, from like.
Yeah, I get it. You live in the city of cap. Atlanta,
and I know that, like, I just know, like, I have friends that be cap, like, and I just let them live, like, oh, okay, if that help you sleep at night,
if it help you sleep at night,
but yeah.
Okay, so last question real quick about this, then we're going to move on to something else. Dating in your bracket then. I think this is something that people have also put into 2024, these last couple years, is people have literally started telling people to date in your bracket. And I'm not talking about just finance, emotional bracket, social bracket, just date. What does that mean? Because I agree, but I also kind of disagree, because I think it goes back to values. It goes back to, I'm going to say more of dating your bracket, of less date somebody that's compatible with you.
Facts.
Compatibility is my word of the year, and it has been, because I feel like compatibility is where longevity, and I'm not talking about compatibility in just romance, friends, jobs, people I have around me, like just being compatible.
I think it go back to just dating and somebody that's on what you on. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like if I'm an entrepreneur, not saying I have to date an entrepreneur, but it just kind of make more sense to date an entrepreneur, because they know, like, your day-to-day life. They know how it is. Like, I've experienced both, where I was dating a somebody that was an entrepreneur and they didn't really understand. It was like, they want my time, but my time was like going into my business, but they didn't understand it. It's like, all you care about is that business. But like, if you had your own business, you would understand what I'm trying to build.
What you're trying to build and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna challenge you because I agree with that, but I also agree. So you don't think you could date somebody who's not an entrepreneur but just has the emotional maturity of understanding?
No, I could definitely if they understood. If they understood, but I'm just saying I'm not saying I wouldn't date somebody that is not an entrepreneur, but it just makes more sense kinda to date an entrepreneur. No, but if it just so happens, I'm in a relationship, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, and she's an entrepreneur, and we like it works out perfect because she be at work on her grind, and I'm at home on my computer or wherever I'm at. Like, I work from home for real, so it's like if I be like, babe, I gotta get back to these clients, she understands, and if she's doing something with her, I understand. Like, I'm not like, baby, can you hurry up? Like, I get it. It's just we understand, like
I think that's most compatible for you, having the open time. Y'all get it, trying to like be on your grind.
Yeah, we get it. But if the person that had a 9-to-5 and they understood and they was mature enough to then I haven't experienced that.
I got you. And it could be also I'm gonna keep saying about going back to values, because if you and that person both value, let's say somebody with a different work that wasn't an entrepreneur, but y'all both value
had the work ethic,
getting work ethic and getting money, and then it's like they will understand what you're grinding, what you're doing, and what you're grinding for. But I get it. Somebody, when you're saying entrepreneur, most of the time y'all are gonna have the same values of like grinding, getting money, growing your business, and doing it. So when that time is taken out away from the relationship, it's more understood, and you get it now because it's like, all right, I got to do it. Where somebody else who may work a 9-to-5, they're off, and that's it.
Yeah, and they don't got no type of. They just back to.
So, but I don't think that's how social media meant it. When they said dating in your bracket, I've literally heard people say date in your tax bracket.
They're talking about financially. Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, how do you feel about that? Because again, I think.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, how do I feel about that? It would be ideal to date in your tax bracket, but if they're not there yet and they're grinding to get to it, I'm cool with that. Like, you just gotta have some type of hustle. Like, you can't, I can't be with somebody that's just stagnant and don't have no ambition and they just not trying to get to it. So that's what I mean by tax bracket. But you don't gotta make like the same amount of money, but just have carry your own, like know how to carry your own. And maybe if I fall off one day, you there and you can help me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So,
but if I make 100,000, because
I was about to say, first off, we're going back to social media that we all have claimed and know that's fake as hell. Because you can have a Lamborghini up there that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, how do we even know what tax bracket people are in? That's first.
You really won't know till you, like, I guess, really dating them.
And that's going back to conversations. But I'm just saying that because we talking like this, but some people look on social media, oh, he got 6 figures. Oh, he do this, he do that.
Well, then a lot of people gonna miss out on somebody good because everybody don't post their lifestyle like that. Yeah. Like, you could have a Lamborghini right now, but you're not really on social. Like, you ain't really big on that. And I'm kind of big on that because of my business. And that it brings promotion.
I stay promotion because of my business.
Yeah. Facts. So it kind of like when I buy cars and shit, like I do credit. So when I buy the car, 0 down and all that, I'm pulling up and they seeing like, oh, how you get that car 0 down? So that's kind of like promoting my business for real. So it goes with what I do. But like, I don't know. I just feel like they might miss out. But I feel like that's shallow, and that's on them if they miss out, because that's shallow. Like, you don't know what people have. Like,
no, and again, going in 2024 is opening people's mind up, because I think a lot of these things are norms that people. With the tax bracket thing, I'm kind of against it too, because I feel like. My new thing, because I'm in my new era of life, okay, is be able to take care of you. That's my main thing, is I need somebody who can take care of them and their responsibilities. I cannot have no codependency. I cannot have somebody that I am responsible for taking care of, or that I don't know if they're going to be able to get their bills paid today or tomorrow. I can't do anything. I'm not raising nobody.
Yeah, in today's society, they'll come in a relationship like, I need a Chanel bag. You won't even buy yourself a Chanel bag.
No, hold on. Back up before the Chanel bag. I need my rent paid.
You don't even pay your own rent. You barely making it, but you requiring this for somebody else. You don't even make barely 5 figures, but you requiring somebody that wants 6 figures. Come on, like it just gotta make sense. And people be going for anything out here, and I ain't going. Like,
this is what I'm gonna say to people with their tax bracket: you limit yourself from good people, because some people, for me specifically, right? Because I'm an entrepreneur, got my own shit, got my own money. Money has never really been a value for me in what I search for in a partner, because I know I'm always going to be good. So one thing that I had to start doing was making sure that they was good, because I think that led me into people who were takers. And if you're a giver, you're gonna motherfucking be the taker. Okay, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is just be able to take care of you, but it's never been you got to be an entrepreneur, or you got to be this, or you got to be that, because I value so many other things. Yeah. So my thing was, just value that. But I feel like if I were to limit it just to like, well, you have to be able to, you got to drive this car, you got to do this, you could potentially miss out.
That's bullshit.
People that have that, a lot of people could potentially be missing other things. Because that food, water, and shelter, being able to meet, that's only one part of a relationship. When we get deeper into it, it requires...
That's the surface, bro.
Thank you. All that shit gonna be sitting outside when y'all upstairs arguing. You feel what I'm saying? The house gonna be sitting still. It's not gonna matter.
Right. Like,
the money in the account is not gonna matter.
And that also just comes with like just the type of person that you going for. Because if you going for somebody that thinks on that level, then that's on you if you pursue them and take... Because I don't want nobody that think like that. Like I don't even like for people to know what I'm driving. I mean, I know I post my shit on social media, but if somebody don't, like I meet somebody in person, I don't want them to know I got a Corvette and whatever I got for real. Do you like me for me? Like, it's just all about genuine shit, bro.
No. And that's a lot. And I'll say this. I took that from you, because one thing that I said is I never have been a flashy person. I never really been on social media. I never have been any of that, because I'm private as hell and I like being that way.
Man, I'm popping it.
Okay?
Y'all gonna see
I've
this.
always been just a nigga that's just a loner ass, cool ass, in the background type of nigga. So, but I think once this also led me to feeling like I wanted to overcompensate in certain situations so niggas could know.
Like you want to prove like I'm really him, I just don't show it.
Look, I'm not really just because a lot of social media, but here now it's like I purposely do that too. Like I really do not show anything of what I really have or anything that I have going on super early, because it really starts to make me think, are you here because you actually like my inside and you like who I am and the other values I have, or are you here really because
it's tough out here.
But and this is what I'm gonna say. Sometimes people think if women need to meet their food, water, and shelter. But I want to say this also. A lot of women that just care about money and how much money they have is because they don't know any deeper than that. They're very shallow.
And they'll never be happy. Genuinely. Thank you. They will never be happy.
Nothing that somebody can buy can truly make you happy.
I'm telling you, that's what I be on, bro.
To your happiness, and I'm somebody that says that, but the happiness starts within. It really is something that starts within. But I also am going to say huge, this is why a lot of our relationships are not working out in society, because people are getting together because of these surface level things. They are getting together for things that do not have longevity in them. They're getting together because of this person has this, or this person has 200K followers, or this person is famous, or whatever the case may be. All right, let's slide to the next topic that also I think is widely talked about. Studs being friends. Studs out in public, being like just the stud atmosphere. You see another dominant woman, and what are some of the things you've experienced, like when you run into like other studs and stuff like that?
I feel like most of the time it'd be like kind of like they be intimidated, or like they think we have like a competition or something like that. But I'm like, I don't be on, like I'm cool as shit. So like if I see another stud, I'm on like, oh, what up? Like, what's good?
Yeah,
like,
I'm a compliment a nigga too,
like,
because
I like your hair. Like I ain't on, but niggas will see me like. Just and it's like, bro, I'm cool as shit if you really get to know me. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know.
Well, I'll piggyback. I've definitely had those experiences where people, they look at you up and down.
Yeah,
they're
like I don't want your girl.
I'm about to say, I was literally about to say, did I hit your girl? Like, because at this point, you looking like you got a problem.
No,
like, what's good? But that culture, I don't understand. Because for me, it's studs specifically is I'm open arms. Like, my thing is, it's not but so many of us. That's number one. And it's like, let's be friends. What are we hating for?
I think it go back to the confidence. And knowing who you are. Like, I know who I am in any room. Like, I don't care who in there.
Okay, hold on. Because my next thing that I was going to say is when it comes to having feminine friends, especially if they are attractive, having feminine friends as a stud, it's like really hard because of their partner sometimes. Yeah. I have experienced that so many times where it's been like me and them are like strictly friends. These are not girls that I have like had previous relationships with or anything. These are like strictly friends. And their partner, who is a masculine woman, a stud, will literally be like,
not want us to hang out.
No, you can't hang out alone.
I experienced that.
You can't hang out. You can't call them certain times. You can't. And it's like, because I've dealt with certain situations like that, I try to go into the situation like really friendly to the girlfriend because I'm like, I don't even want you to think. But that
still don't work. No. I'm telling you, like, they still gonna be like, you fucked her. Like, asking that girl when you leave, like, you used to fuck with her? You sure?
And
like, no, that's my
what
homie.
Has happened previously. Like, it is cool for two attractive people or two feminine and to be friends, and that's it. And it never was anything outside of that. But I am gonna go off the surface and say I have to agree with you. I think a lot of it goes back into projection of feelings. Mm-hmm. You are seeing you, and they might have seen your Instagram, or they might have seen the way you dress, or they might have seen something, and from that you are projecting the feeling of thinking that your girl might want you.
Right. Or thinking that you lacking something that I have, or that I'm doing, or how I look. You lack that, so now you putting it on me or putting it on the girl. Like, you like, nah, like, we cool. Like,
yeah, like, it's no problem at all. I don't understand that energy, but that is something that has happened a lot. Studs, let's be fucking friends.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop that.
What is like ASAP? Yeah. Like, niggas is really out here like really trying to be friends, trying to make money. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Yeah, and I don't really got many friends. Like, I need some friends, some stud friends.
Look, I'm like fresh in Houston. I don't have I got like 5 friends, and they cool as a bitch.
I got like 2 friends, and my girl like my best friend. For real.
I feel you. Nah, so yeah, let's be fucking friends. Like, see a stud, fucking give a stud a hug, fucking compliment him or something. There is no hate. We got enough motherfuckers that hate us in this LGBTQ shit. All niggas, exactly. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Now, I also want to say some studs be just disrespectful. Now, I have also not to... Hold on, I do want to say this real quick. Nah, because it's real. Because we gotta pick on that too. Some studs really do be like looking at people, girl, and like doing that. So if you
some do be on some messy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just trying to get close to me to holler at my girl, just
don't try that one.
Yeah, that's what
don't try that at all.
And I heard them November Sads go crazy. I'm gonna do
listen, I don't play about my girl. I don't
know, but I mean,
be chilling though, but don't try that one.
I don't know, but yeah, I feel you. Definitely don't try it. But I'm saying, like, overall, united, like, let's just be friends. But I am saying it's messy. The community get a little messy, so don't come with no mess. If you don't have pure intentions of just wanting a genuine friend, please don't come over here because But and the other thing we touch on with this study sometimes is competition as friends. Because I have lost some friends. And I'm not going to be an angel. I've been the villain in some situations. I didn't grew over a year. But one thing is the level of jealousy in some relationships is like beyond me. Mm-hmm. Like, niggas do realize that niggas can both exist.
Yeah, I experienced that as well.
You can be popping, niggas can be popping, and we can all be cool and popping. Yeah. And we do not have to have this biggity. It's like, it's either one of the two. It's either copying and doing the exact same thing, or
you just hating on the low though. Like, you just you want to be me for real. Like, I experienced all of that. Like, or niggas just.
Why you say hating on the low? Is that like making certain comments, or like what you mean? Like when you say hating on the low?
I don't know, like just wanting your whole life, but at the same time trying to play cool, like, oh, we friends, but like whole time you know this person ain't coming genuine. Like I'm coming genuine from the start. Like if you my homie, you my homie. Like I never see it as competition. I'm never trying to copy what you do or dress how you dress. Like I'm like if you need me, I'm there.
See,
like
again,
but on their behalf, it's like it's like some type of envy.
Yeah,
and it's like
it's a lack of confidence.
And that's why
it go
I
back to that confidence.
Stay to myself, like I said, like because I don't really be knowing who genuine, who not now. Like I done lost friends that just was on some. I ain't fucking with it.
For real, I don't care what nobody say. That comes down to a lack of confidence. Even a better thing, it's a lack of being able to validate yourself. A lot of people will try to compare themselves to you when the only person you should be comparing yourself to is you prior. Everybody got a different journey, but I think I have felt that also, where it's like some people, they get around, you know, niggas work for themselves, niggas, you know what I'm saying, you drive, you do whatever you want, and so it's like this stark comparison of like, oh yeah, it's like, bro, I'm happy for you where you're at in your journey. I got my own challenges, whether niggas see them or not. I got my own stuff going on, but I'm not comparing me to you to feel better. You know what I'm saying? So it's also like, come healthy and mentally stable, because it's like niggas ain't just being friends for no fucking reason.
And come confident and know who you are. Like
just your values, your own. When I say style, it's like everybody kind of, you know, dresses very similar and it's cool. But I'm talking about if I met you and then you start wearing the exact same shit as me, the exact same shoe. It's like, everything. Bro, like something, it's not saying we can't all have the same, but it's just like when there's a clear pattern. Just
you ain't never worn no
that gets a little weird.
Dior's or Prada's. Now you gotta, bye.
Yeah. Well, and again, like I said, you know, be you, because I wanted to make this clear. Niggas ain't desperate for friends. It's just certain values that niggas would love to connect with people that have similar values.
And it's no competition.
Listen,
like no matter if you on a different level or you down here, like all of that surface shit don't matter. Like how much money you got, none of that. Like if you genuine, you cool, we can vibe. You know, we good. Like it ain't about all the extra shit.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're going to keep it moving. One last topic that I really want to touch on with this stud shit is a lot of people, you know, with touch me nots or just in general, people always had a question of why do studs use straps? Or why...
Touch me.
Yeah, because I'm far from a touch me not.
Touch me.
I am not a touch me not, but I am going to touch on that in here because I think it's huge, because a lot of people will say like, well, why do studs, you can't even feel nothing? Like I have straight homegirls and they always ask me stuff like this, and even the homeboys, I mean, you can't even feel it, bro. All right, let's just kind of get into that. We're going to get off the surface a little bit. First off, you know, I feel like I always tell the guys like, you know, don't you feel something if you like finger a girl?
Do I?
No. I tell when my guy friends ask me this, I be like telling them.
It like turn you on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same. It's a form of pleasure.
And it's like mental too.
Exactly. So although niggas is not touch me nots, I am gonna say for my touch me nots, it's a stimulation. You are pleasing somebody else. So, and one thing about it is when the strap come off is when the nigga get pleased for real.
I'm telling you.
Now, to touch me nots, I ain't got nothing bad to say. But, you know, this is just the start of the game.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the strap make it, like, even better. Once it come off, it feel even more better because the whole time you, like, not holding in, but it's, like, getting you.
Yeah, because you know, you hearing her. You know what I'm saying? You know the shit is feeling good. So it's like, that is a mental stimulation. It's not...
The strap is for the girl, like... to please my girl, you know what I'm saying? So like, I get turned on by pleasing my girl.
Thank you.
So like, if she going crazy, that making me like go crazy. Like
exactly, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. So I think that is a big thing, bro. Are you in the scissoring? Are you a scissoring? Is that too personal?
No, not really scissoring, but like. I don't know what it's called, but like she on top of me.
Oh yeah.
But not the scissors hold crossing the leg. I don't really like that.
Yeah, so it's still click to click though.
Yeah.
Facts. Fuck
Yeah.
That's
like
what I'm saying. This is some other shit that I feel like is not really always normal stud shit. Like I know for me in my experience, when I have told girls like, you know, like what I like and how I'm open, I'm in, I'm not a touch me not. Some women have not been into that. I'm gonna just be right now. Some girls have.
Well, they need to go get a nigga.
Well, and this is what I told them. No. I literally said you want a boyfriend.
Like
no, because some girl, but that go back to them. Some girls come just wanting, just wanting to be engaged with.
Are
like
they officially
were.
gay? Like gay? Because they have to be bi if they not thinking like
story.
that.
That's a
well, they
whole
don't have to
story.
be, but I just feel like I don't know. Why wouldn't you want to please your other person? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I never experienced that. I don't know.
All right. Well, again, that's a whole different thing because I do think some of them be bi or be straight or whatever. That's a whole different thing. But I'm very open to the scissoring too. I love it. I'm the bitch who want to do the pretzel or twist the legs up too.
Yeah, I ain't really into that. I ain't really into the twisting up shit.
I feel you. But it's good. It's just open to see studs that aren't, because some studs are only like, and again, I'm not, whatever is for you is for you. I just want to put out there, all studs are not like that, but some studs are like just the strap.
Yeah, I know studs that take the strap. I don't take the strap.
Let me tell you, it's
like we are all females at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I feel like, but again, going back to gender roles and shit, again, I know women who are not interested and do not like when studs want to be penetrated at all. And the thing is, again, I'm not saying nothing bad about nobody, because again, what you like is what you like, but I feel like don't put people down for that.
Yeah, I
do think in our community that right there is, and it's a few other things that have a negative connotation on
man,
them.
Do what make you happy. Please. Man, if you like taking the stride, if you like do what makes you happy. Like that's what all this boils down to. Find somebody that makes you happy. If what they do,
find somebody that's into you, that has the same values as you, that look at life the same way as you. That ass. But Ario, thank you for coming out and talking that real shit. We definitely touched on a lot of good shit today. Y'all, thank you for tuning in to the podcast. We here with the Real Talk with T. We'll see you next time.